Good morning, YouTube. There's a new one McLaren in town.
Oh, yes.
Big deal when they do the one at the end, the McLaren F1, inspired by their Formula One racing, a legend, the fastest car in the world for a long time.
That's right.
Then the hypercar Holy Trinity brought the P1 from McLaren. That's what Freddie has after it floated in a hurricane.
Yes.
Which hopefully Freddie's okay because he's about to be in a hurricane.
Yes.
It might be floating again. He'll have to do it again. Terrible thing. And now we have the McLaren W1.
Yes.
1,275 horsepower, $2 million hypercar with gull wing doors. That's the new thing.
I love that they did that. It's just gorgeous. The presentation is like, come look at me, come get me, baby.
Well, Freddie posted in his opinion, it's like, I don't know about the styling. Of course, you're gonna, since he has the P1, he's gonna poop on everything else. He's, oh no, the P1's better for this, this, and this. I think it looks fantastic.
Those doors look really heavy. How are they going to open up and like stay open?
Well, I mean, they have some pretty big struts,
So, yeah.
even though they're completely hidden. It's very cool. I like because it is a cross between a Senna and a P1. And it looks like it has the lower door thing going on where it could be glass, maybe. I don't know, but
is there a real one that exists yet? Or are these just like prototype photos?
I don't know, but that is a big door to have over your head to get out. And you can see it looks like the arrow on the side too. I mean, it's like 3 wings here. It's just crazy.
It's amazing.
I love gull wings, so this is great. It kind of looks like the old C111 that I was going to drive before the Helene. No center seat like the Speedtail, so it will be road legal in the U.S., I assume.
Have you driven a center seat?
The F1.
Yeah.
Yeah, just briefly in the parking lot. Ed's the one who drove it at speed. I just like a circle around the parking lot because I was just too scared.
Do you have to like recalibrate how you drive? Is it
No.
completely different?
No,
or you just feel right at home?
It was fine.
Yeah.
It was very fun. But yeah, it looks like that grab handle goes in to where you can pull it down and close it for the gull wing. But what I like about it is they're taking a styling risk. They're taking a chance. It looks like a continuation of McLaren styling, but it's going forward. It doesn't look like a continuation of existing, 720, 765, 650, MP4. It looks like something totally different. Like this is the new era of McLaren.
Right. No, I like that. It's just completely different. It's wild. And, not that I'm comparing it to Camaros and Mustangs, but I feel like they kind of played it safe for a while. Even Corvette, it kind of played it a little safe. And they're just, we're supercar territory, and it is just over the top, and I love it. And the gull wings make it, that retractable wing.
Yes.
Mwah, beautiful.
Very cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah, nobody will mistake this for a C8 Corvette. Most certainly.
Right?
Yeah. But the hybrid powertrain has a 4-liter twin-turbo V8. That sounds familiar. 346 horsepower just with the batteries. Combined 1,275 horsepower. Curb weight, not bad, 3,000 pounds because it's all carbon fiber, all lightweight, titanium, that kind of stuff with the suspension. But, speed limited to 217 miles per hour.
I mean, I'm okay with that. When are you ever going to go further, faster than that?
Why not go for the fastest car in the world type of thing? Or somewhere, or at least beating the F1, which was the fastest car in the world. Make it go in the 250s. Make it go 275.
How much faster can you get, though, without like actually getting air and taking off like an airplane?
It depends, and that's the thing. They don't want to compromise the car for top speed.
Right.
They want to make it a great all-around performing car. So yeah, you start to get at 217 miles per hour, and all that downforce that helps you, corner all that stuff will become a huge hindrance when you're trying to go flat out in your top speed. So I get why they're doing that. The 0 to 60 is somewhere in the 2 seconds, but the funny part is the 0 to 124 miles per hour is 5.8 seconds.
Okay.
So that's kind of like our lyrics 0 to 60 is theirs to 124.
Right.
So
well,
it's twice as fast.
Supposed to be. Like,
Right.
This is what we're talking about.
It's very impressive, but of course being electric, it has like some range on electric alone because they have to check some boxes. So it is very impressive. An amazing feat of engineering. The next generation of hypercar coolness and $2 million.
Right.
Hopefully they have a bunch of people lining up to buy it. I will not or probably ever will be one.
No. Why?
Or for P1.
Why is
Sorry,
that?
Freddie. Sorry, Craig. Craig Jackson has one too, but he bought them at Barry Jackson. The hybrid stuff it doesn't
It's
excite
not
me.
for you. You're old school.
I would take a Senna
Right.
every day of the week over a P1. Even though the Senna's worth a little bit less.
Right.
It's just raw, I wouldn't say analog, but still the old school way of doing things with the twin turbo
Right.
V8, no batteries helping anything out. The styling just so absolutely crazy. Like they're going for what we would have done. So they're going for like what the Countach and all the crazy cars of the 80s, which were just nuts. That car is of 2020. How stupid and crazy can a car look? And I love it for that reason.
Right. Now I get it. Now, why do you think this they didn't put out as to try to be the fastest car? Like when you're presenting this new car, like why aren't they trying to reach any records with it?
I guess it doesn't really matter. They did say it's their fastest accelerating McLaren ever.
Yeah.
Maybe they will go and try and track it, try and do some things. But the bar keeps getting raised higher and higher with that stuff. And with these hybrid cars, that's where it gets kind of boring for me. The performance is unbelievable, but it's all so close. Everybody's doing the same thing, and it all sounds the same to me. And I'm an old man, I guess.
I mean, they are saying the power to weight ratio is faster than Koenigsegg, LaFerrari, Bugatti, and well, the Bugatti Veyron. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is.
I dig it. I'm excited about it.
I love it. I love the gullwing doors. That's one of my favorite kind of styles of doors because it's just, you see it, it's a presentation, and it grabs your eye, and I think it's gorgeous.
Yep. Well, speaking of McLaren, there are cheaper McLarens to buy. There's, the hoopty McLaren, I guess now, is the MP412C, which I had one, followed by like a 650S or a 570S. And that is one of the basic, like the Toyota Camry of YouTubers. Like, the little kid YouTubers, they buy a cool car.
A Toyota Camry.
Well, they buy a Huracan or they buy a 570S.
Right.
And once they get enough subscribers from making videos for kids playing Minecraft or whatever, that's the car they buy. They do a stupid rap.
Right.
And then they take their Q-tip heads and go drive around and live stream. Well, that's what's happened with one of these YouTubers, and he crashed it while live streaming.
Yeah, this is insane.
It made the news.
If you haven't seen it, here it is.
It made the news. His name's Jack Doherty. I'd never heard of him before, but he has 15 million subscribers. I don't. I have 1.5 million, so he has 10 times as much as me from making whatever videos he does. But he live streams his whole life, it seems like, including driving down the road, his passengers holding the camera. Pans over to show him texting while driving when it's pouring rain in a rear-wheel drive 570S.
Right.
And it sort of downshifts or accelerates. I don't know if he's using cruise control. And it starts to spin, hits the guardrail. His passenger's bloodied in the mouth, and he's having him help hold the camera so he can vlog it. It's very weird, and he's going for sympathy on this. Like, I just crashed my car and posted a video about it. But the live stream got screen grabbed for his, stupid texting while driving in the rain in a supercar.
Right.
And he is getting blasted right now. But what I really want to blast him for is this part of his video. As soon as we get done watching an ad here, and another ad. I'm giving this kid money right now by watching these ads, actually. Oh, no. So his shirt comes off.
Oh, no, stop.
Because, of course.
Stop.
His shirt has to come off.
Why?
And he's standing by his wrecked car.
Why?
Saying how sad he is. Sadness I can't even express. But his Richard Mille watch, it's still okay.
Sadness can't even express how sad I actually am. At least my Richard Mille is still okay.
He holds up his very expensive watch.
Was that his advertiser that he had to get in there?
It's just a flex. I've crashed my car. I'm so sad. My shirt has fallen off, but my watch is okay.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's pretty. It's okay.
Do you think, because it's I know you kind of have to fake some events sometimes and TV and prep stuff to say, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to prank you here. Was there, do you think, in the back of his head, I am going to rub up against guardrail. I'm going to let the tires spin out and see what happens.
No, it was a real crash. The bad decision he made was live streaming his mistake.
Right.
Because there's plenty of kids doing stupid things in cars and crashing and whatever. It happens. It happens a lot.
Right.
He live streamed it, that's bad enough. But then to make a video, what some YouTubers do, they crash the cars and then afterwards they bring the car in and I'm so sad I crashed it. They don't show the stupid thing happening. They talk about it afterwards. I crashed my car. I was such an idiot. Look at it now. I'm so sad. That's sort of
the norm.
I think the better way to do it than going for sympathy in the moment of and trying to capture the moment, especially when your friend, your camera guy's injured and you're like, here, hold my phone and stuff. Like,
well, the problem with this is like all your car guys, I heard you guys all talking about it. Is this going to be something that other people want to do now because it's kind of like in the media a little bit? It's getting him traction, which it shouldn't be.
I don't know.
It's very dangerous. Someone could very easily die.
I
in a
mean, I
situation.
know he's having, I don't know, just going from his recent videos, I don't think he's doing as well as he used to, because you look, there's not many that have gotten over, say, 250,000 views in several months, where back when he was in full, like, I'm a kid doing kid things, it's, huge views, millions of views. But that's the thing with these kid YouTubers. Eventually they grow up.
Right.
And, they quit being cute, like, playing video games as a kid and unboxing toys and things. Quits being cute when you become 20-something years old.
Yeah.
And, there's a finite thing to that. And I don't know if there's a finite point of my life in car YouTube if I'll age out and people want to quit watching as I become middle-aged, but something to think about. I don't know. Huh.
No, but you are really into analog cars, and maybe you need to get into the hybrid, a little EV train. Just kind of put one foot on the train while it's going.
Oh, I am being old. This young whippersnapper has his car, and he got an ugly wrap on his McLaren 570S, and I hate these battery things. Oh my God.
It's happening before our eyes.
Yep.
You're going to be doing
Blinds,
fine.
There's gray in the chin. Thank you so much for watching.
Should we start planning the funeral?